So in addition to resetting my finances and my goals and everything, I want to try to work on resetting my mental health. And let's just say I haven't been feeling my best lately. So just coming out into nature, I thought would really help because it's very therapeutic. Welcome back to another monthly reset. This is my new bedroom at my parents' home for the time being. There was a whole bedroom makeover video that will be coming up in the next few weeks, so stay tuned for that. It's really exciting. This whole master bedroom used to look completely different. First of all, if you're new here, my name is Selena. Welcome back. I make these monthly reset videos that have been inspired by my friend Carter Sullivan here on YouTube. At this point, a bunch of creators who have kind of been changing up their monthly resets and inspire me to do the same as well. I'm very lightly gonna touch on my monthly budget like I always do, kind of do like an August recap of what I spent this month and my earnings versus my expenses, and then I'm also going to do a little bit of planning for September. But my personal favorite part is really talking about my intentions and also my monthly favorites, which I do have quite a few of those to share with you today. So that's just a little rundown of today's video. I'm so excited that you're all here today. If you enjoy these kinds of videos, please make sure to like this video down below and leave a comment. Also share this with anyone that you think might find this useful or interesting. So the first thing that we're going to do is look at my August budget slash recap. Let me screen record real quick. So looking at my August recap, all that I did was really go into the expense tracker portion. As you can see, once I enter all of my expenses, my spreadsheet is set up to automatically show you a summary, a monthly expense summary. So that's what we're going to be taking a look at in these monthly resets. So as you can see, 41% of my budget this month went towards shopping. I mean, honestly, there's not a ton to explain here except the fact that I'm currently living with my parents. This is my second month living back with them while I'm looking to buy a house. So I'm saving up as much money as possible. And although this is a huge percentage, I will say in previous months when I actually lived on my own, I wasn't spending this much on shopping. So I think the percentages are just different because usually most of my money goes towards food, but because I am living back at home, I'm not spending as much money on food delivery like Grubhub. I'm not spending as much money on groceries. I probably buy groceries maybe twice a month, pretty much twice a month, and I spend like $150 just to like buy any essentials that we might be missing and like help out my family. But this is why I love having the summary section to take a look at, because it puts things into perspective, because I don't consider myself a big shopper. However, this month I did shop quite a bit. It says that I spent $447 shopping. But two things I want to point out, and this is why it's so important to write out your expenses, because here you can see like I spent money on my boyfriend's birthday, on my friend Giselle's birthday for her birthday gift, and there was another one on here I didn't want to put like for this video because I knew that my friend Giselle watches this, so I didn't want to put all the purchases that were for her birthday on here and like specify. I just said love you. Let's just say several of these were for my friend Giselle's birthday and my boyfriend's birthday. So yeah, I didn't spend that much money shopping for myself. Most of it was for birthday gifts, which I will 100% spend money on birthday gifts for my best friends and my boyfriend and my family. Like, it makes sense, you know what I mean? Especially right now when I don't have to pay my mortgage or like rent or anything like that. So yeah, my next biggest spending category was dining out. Of course, you know, living my best life. And again, if I had to spend money on like groceries and things for my apartment or house when I'm living alone, I know these percentages would be different. Like, let's just look at April, for example. This is not a good one. Let's see, March, for example. Yeah, as you can see, things were broken out very differently in March because I was living in my apartment. So my biggest category in March was health and wellness because I had to make a bigger purchase on that. And then as you can see, there's like more of an equal distribution when I'm living on my own, like dining out, shopping, entertainment, etc. I just want to show how my categories aren't usually this like disproportionate. Anyway, back to August. Oh, in total, I also only spent about $1,000 on these variable expenses. After that was groceries, and then all these other categories are all pretty small. On coffee, I only spent about $50, which I don't think that's 100% accurate. I have been spending more money on coffee recently, actually, because I've been buying coffee like for my family whenever I go get coffee with them. So it's probably closer to like $100, but since I'm tracking this on August 23rd, it's not going to show the last week. Okay, so that is my expense summary for August. Now let's take a look at September. My paychecks for September are going to be pretty much the same. I'm going to pay myself out $1,000 from like Google AdSense and all of that. Additional income. Well, actually the $600 that I'm getting right now, it's because a family member owes me money, so they're paying me back every month. So I'm counting that as like additional income right now. So something I haven't really been doing recently is budgeting so much, just because I guess also because I'm not living on my own, so my budget isn't so tight right now. I'm really just focusing on saving money, paying myself first, and honestly that's like my method of budgeting every single month regardless. It's just making sure I'm paying my fixed expenses like rent, mortgage, etc. But because I'm not living on my own right now, I'm not really doing that. So the budgeting portion of this is mostly going to be focused on paying myself out for my savings, which I'm going to have the same savings plan as I did for August. So I'm just going to copy that over. And this is something that you can do if you also are doing like a similar type of situation month to month, and that'll just make it easy. You just copy it over, and as you can see up here, there's a cash flow. Oh, also this is my budgeting template that I created and have up for sale on my website at www.selenatrevino.com/shop. So I'll have that linked down below if you're interested. So I just always want to make sure that I'm paying myself first so that I'm working towards my financial goals. I have a house fund going for when I buy a house. I want to make sure I have money set aside. I already saved up my money for my closing costs and my down payment, but the money that I'm saving now is more so towards money that I'm going to need once I move into my house, to furnish my house, get blinds, any appliances I might need, etc., just to have like a little cushion. And since I'm living at home, I might as well be saving up as much money as I can. So any money that I would be paying towards rent if I were still living in DC, I'm just paying automatically towards my house fund. So that is the budget for September. I also have a section for monthly to-dos as well as a wish list. For the month of September, since I am living now in this master bedroom and also working on a bedroom makeover, some things that I do want to purchase potentially in September would be like a small couch / love seat, maybe a 40-inch TV, question mark, just to have like a little living area. This room that I'm in, y'all, it's so big. It's pretty much like a little mini studio apartment. I'm excited, so excited for this video to share with you all. And then maybe like a little TV media console table and maybe a coffee table. So these are all my wish lists. I like to always write down things that I want to buy in the future so that I can sit on it in order to like reduce my compulsive spending. But not only that, I am a huge researcher, critical thinker, overanalyzer, whatever you want to call it, all of the above actually. And for me, I want to go through reviews. I want to do my market research. I want to see if there's any upcoming sales. Like for example, the TV, I'm pretty much holding off on buying any electronics until Black Friday / Cyber Monday. So I most likely won't be buying a TV, but furniture I'm more likely to buy because I want to have somewhere to sit and chill, you know? That's what the wish list, the idea behind the wish list is. Camera died for a second there, but we are back. The idea behind my wish list on my spreadsheet is not only to be more intentional in order to cut back on any impulse spending, impulse purchases, but also just to have time to think on it and to do my own research. Now let's get into the goal setting. This month for my goals and intentions, I really wanted to cut back on the number of goals and intentions that I have, which again, this template that I have, I love. I created it myself, and I think that it really fits my needs. So if you want to check it out, make sure to go to the link down below. This month for myself, because if you've been following me on Instagram, which if you're not, you should definitely follow me on Instagram. I have a lot of heart-to-heart discussions with you all day to day, just to keep you up to date, but also just having some tough conversations. And one conversation I had with you all recently was how I've been struggling with my mental health, with this whole transition of living back with my family for this temporary time. It's just been a lot to kind of cope with, deal with, having some triggers from childhood kind of come up, and it's been affecting me a lot. And I'm just trying to do my best to be kind to myself and still try to be productive and like build routine, but not be hard on myself. So one way that I'm going to do that this month is to cut back on the amount of goals and intentions that I set. I'm going to cut them in half. These are my goals and intentions for the month of September. So for my health and wellness goals and intentions, my intention is to move for joy. Kind of a sub goal of that is to go for a walk. A sub goal, or I guess an example of what that might look like, is for me to go for a 30-minute walk daily. Moving for joy is just the intention and the heart behind what I want to be, which is someone who enjoys fitness, who actually lives an active lifestyle and actually enjoys it. So instead of setting a goal that says I need to run a certain amount or strength train a certain amount, I just want to move for joy. 30 minutes minimum every single day, or at least most days of the week. For the next goal, I want to focus on function over physique. So in the past, I've had a really negative relationship with food and with fitness, and it's something that I'm constantly trying to improve on, work on, not move backwards in any way. So one thing that I used to overly focus on is how can I lose weight quickly? How can I keep my weight off? And weight maintenance, always about my weight and my size. And although I don't want to invalidate anyone's experience with that, and that might be something that I actually focus on in the future, I don't mentally feel like I'm in a place to even think about weight loss or put any kind of emphasis on that in my life right now. And I want to focus more on function. And honestly, even if I ever were to go on like a weight loss journey, I still would want to have this mentality of function over physique, because at the end of the day, I never want my fitness and lifestyle to ever be about how other people perceive me, and I want it to be about how I perceive myself and what I can do for myself. So now for personal and professional intentions. So for personal and professional goals and intentions, I want to focus on passion first, business second. And my sub goal or example of how I'm going to be reaching that this month is to film 2 videos per week. And in order to do that, I'm going to need to plan my videos ahead of time. So that's something that I'm going to be doing. Like, I'm not going to film me doing that this month because I want to build the habit up again before I start sharing that with you all. That is my goal. My second one is community building. That is something that has always been at the heart of me as a person and at the heart of my channel. I just want to continue to love what I do when I'm sharing my life with you all, and I don't want to get stuck in the whole business mindset of it all. What I love and appreciate most out of all of this, doing YouTube and content creation, is the community that we've built and that we're continuing to build. So one way that I'm going to be working on that this month is by continuing to do my weekly Q&As on Instagram. I feel like I'm really able to connect with you all and engage with you all that way, and then that way if you have any questions, we're able to converse about that. So like I said, if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure to do that. And lastly, for financial, they're pretty simple. These are just goals. It's kind of like baby steps that I'm taking, and I already explained this in the budget section. So for financial, I just want to save $2,000 and prepare for my quarterly taxes, which means I need to hit up my accountant or this accountant that I've been talking to. So now let's get into the really fun part of this video, which are my monthly favorites. My favorites are kind of all over the place, like you'll see. I didn't share a lot of skincare because I already showed all of my recent skincare favorites in a recent video. I think it was the week in my life video, so make sure to go check that out if you haven't already. So my friend Jenna Hong, if you're not subscribed, go subscribe. But she put me onto these honey butter chips. They're so freaking good. I buy them on Amazon as a 3-pack. I'll link everything that I share down below. Just know that these chips will absolutely change your life. If you're someone who likes sweet and salty, sweet and savory, it's like lightly sweet, it's mostly savory. Oh, this is my jam. Love these. I've ordered them like 3 times since I've been back in Oregon. But I will say, if you have like an Asian store near you, just go there. They will most likely be there and they'll be a lot cheaper. Okay. I have been loving the coffee syrups. If you know me, you know I love to make my cafecitos at home, my iced cafecitos, iced lattes, my hot cafecitos. Oh, when fall comes, I'm gonna be making all the pumpkin spice and all the fall coffees, so stay tuned for that. But right now, my favorite coffee syrup that I've been just loving, enjoying every single day, most days, it's the Monin brand. It's the cinnamon bun flavor. So good. I also want to try their pistachio flavor. If you've tried it, let me know if it's good down below, but this one hits different. And if you want like a little extra cinnamon, just add a little sprinkle on top. Chef's kiss. I have been loving this Vaseline lip therapy stick with petroleum jelly. I'm sorry, I am a chapstick girly, okay? I love it. I'm also a lip gloss girly, but mostly chapstick. My lips need to be hydrated. I always need to be applying usually Vaseline, honestly, or like Aquaphor, but I wanted something that was gonna hydrate me and also not like smell weird. And sometimes the Aquaphor stick with the SPF has like a weird like taste smell, so I wanted to try this one by Vaseline. And listen, let me just say, I'm never going back. It smells so good. It smells like cocoa butter, which if you've smelled cocoa butter, in my opinion, it's like one of the best smells. It makes my lips so soft. It has no color or anything like that, so like you can share it with your boyfriend, which is also good. I recently had to buy some new blades, and I found these dermaplaner blush blades or like razors on Amazon. They were only like $8.99 for a 12 pack, and they're so cute. It's like the perfect blush pink color. I love it. And that's what I use to like shave my eyebrows, to shave a little bit off my forehead, and also to shave my little peach fuzz above my upper lip. And I've been saving hundreds of dollars every year by not getting my eyebrows threaded or waxed anymore. So if you like the natural shape of your eyebrows, I highly recommend, because all you have to do is just clean it up. Like, you don't have to try to shape your brows. Or I would also recommend, if you want to start doing this, to maybe go get your eyebrows shaped, like get them waxed one time and then keep it up with these blades. Next, I bought this gym bag, travel bag during Prime Day. Oh, best purchase ever. I recently actually bought this for my friend Giselle too for her birthday, because I loved it so much. I'm like, she needs this. Like, she told me she's also been going to the gym. She signed up for a gym. I'm like, she needs this gym bag. It's so cute. But not only that, like, listen, it's my aesthetic. It's like that beige white color. It's just so cute. And when you look cute, you feel good. You know what I'm saying? If you're a girl, you already know. So this is the bag. This is the bag. So it has a gym bag itself, which you can put it over the shoulder. It also has like a longer strap that you can put on, and it has a bunch of different compartments, so you can carry all your gym stuff, like an extra set of clothes. There's also a whole bottom section that comes with a couple of extra like tote bags as well for your shoes, so you can put in your sweaty shoes. You can also put in like your sandals if you want to go to the pool, or your work shoes that you want to switch out of. It is so nice, and I think it was under like $50 or something. When I bought it, it was on sale, but listen, I'm just gonna say it's worth the money. Another purchase I recently made was this beautiful, which I don't have it here right now because it's in the living room, but it's this beautiful vase. It's a ribbed fluted vase, and it kind of looks like some of the coffee cups that I have in storage right now, which I will pull out once I have my own place again. But I'm telling y'all, it is so cute and it's so aesthetic, and it just brings me joy. So like, listen, if you're into this sort of aesthetic and you like to, you know, buy flowers or have eucalyptus, or even if you want to put fake flowers in these, it would look really cute. That's all I'm gonna say. I love it. Okay, another thing that I've been wearing a lot, which I wear pretty much anytime I go for a walk, a run, or I'm just gonna be spending time outdoors. It's the Nike Dry Fit Women's Visor. I love it, love it, love it. I can wear my hair in a bun, in a ponytail. I could wear it down. I could wear my hair however I want, because it's still gonna protect my face from the sun, but I can wear my hair however I want. Like, I don't have to worry about having a low ponytail all the time in order to have my hat on. So, highly recommend. Lastly, for the products, it's the Botanicals Sensitive Baby Mineral Sunscreen Lotion at SPF 50. So I recently did research on like what were some healthy alternatives or healthier alternatives that were environmentally friendly sunblocks and sunscreens. Because as you know, sunscreen and sunblock have a lot of chemicals in them. We should really be wearing sunblock every single day, period. And if you're gonna be wearing it that often, I really want to encourage you to do some research on what some healthier alternatives might be for you, for your skin type, etc. Just do a little bit of research. So I did, and I found this one. It's a mineral sunscreen, which I think mineral sunscreens in general tend to be a little bit healthier than chemical sunscreens. Don't quote me, I'm not a dermatologist. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you my experience and that I enjoyed this sunscreen. Okay, now for the fun part. So some shows that I've been watching this past month that I've been loving. The Witcher. So I'm on season 3, like the newest season just came out, and I'm so excited. I think I'm on episode 3 right now, so don't give me any spoilers down below. Although, okay, spoiler alert right now about The Witcher. If you're watching it and you don't want the spoiler, which you probably already know about if you're watching The Witcher, but just in case, skip ahead like 45 seconds. So I heard that The Witcher, like the main actor, is not going to be The Witcher anymore. It's apparently gonna be, it's Thor's brother. Why am I not, he literally dated Miley Cyrus. What was his name? Liam Hemsworth. Yeah, so I'm kind of like not super excited that the character is gonna change, but anyway, neither here nor there, I guess. Oh, I recently watched a movie called Happiness for Beginners on Netflix, and it was so cute and such a fun, like kind of lighthearted movie, even though at the end of the day, like if you think about it, it's kind of deep. I'm not gonna get into what it's about too much, but it's a cute little romantic comedy. Obviously not like a very realistic type of movie, but just a light-hearted, fun, sort of relatable movie, so I recommend. I'm also watching Sweet Magnolias. I feel like my taste in movies and shows is all over the place. So while I like fantasy and things like that, like The Witcher, Supernatural, Vampire Diaries, I also like watching Sweet Magnolias, Virgin River, and things like that, as well as Dear White People, Primo, One Day at a Time. Like I would say I have a pretty diverse sense of genres that I watch. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, Sweet Magnolias is so fun. They're truly the trio or friend group. Like the main characters are the trio or friend group that I wish I had. JK, I think I'm really happy with my best friends and the friends that I have. But it's just like such an inspirational friend group, and their stories are so fun to watch and so relatable in so many ways. And I actually sometimes have some learning moments in that show. So we love that. But those are all of my favorites for this month. I haven't really been watching a ton of TV, although I have been watching more than usual because I'm back home with my family. But yeah, I really was excited to incorporate my favorites back into my monthly reset, and I'm excited to be sharing my monthly resets with you all once again. If you have any sections or things that you want me to incorporate into future monthly resets, make sure to comment down below. Also, let me know what are some of your favorites, whatever it might be, favorite products, podcasts, music, shows. Comment down below. I love to get new ideas of things to try out or buy, review from you guys. So make sure to comment that down below so that we can all get some new ideas and inspiration. But with all that said, happy monthly reset. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Once again, make sure to share it with anyone who you think might enjoy it or find it useful. With all that said, I love you all so much, and I hope to see you all in the next video.